Hey guys, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. I am SeiferKatt and I'm being attacked by a host. That's right, it's a host with the most, and a ghost, with a los... Hoja foes? You know what, I'm just stringing letters together here and they've just reached the point where they're not making any sense. But that's okay, because they don't need to make sense, because I am on the internet. Apparently you don't need to make sense when you're on the internet. This is a new rule. Where did these guys even raise? Where did you guys come from? Oh, you're down there. You know what, that's actually an alright place for you guys to be. You just get on your boats over there and sail around and join us. Split off special troops. So, this is, while I do have the Sons of Abraham expansion, this is not the Sons of Abraham expansion. I decided not to turn that on because I just haven't had a chance to play it. So I thought, well, let's not go too crazy and ruin this game right at the last minute because of an expansion I wasn't aware of. But of course that does mean some things have changed. In particular, the Jihad and this screen looks a lot nicer now, but really it hasn't changed much. Everything's just remaining kind of the same. And everything else, you know, we're just going along, just doing our thing. And yeah, dealing with this host. Now, problems we have to deal with. Brittany has apparently got a bit of a hankering for a different type of, you know, rule. I don't mind that. Sweden has become rather powerful. Hungary is long. Ilkhanate is expanding this way. I like how they sort of started here and they're coming this way. If you ever played the board game Small Worlds, what they're doing kind of reminds me of that board game. And if you haven't played the board game Small Worlds, find some friends who play board games, get Small Worlds, or they probably have it, it's a good game, and then play Small Worlds. That's my advice to you. And you say to yourself, but Seif, I don't want to play board games, I only like video games. Well, you can just... Oh, you can just be a better person. No, you're alright. I'm just kidding around. You're an awesome person as it stands. For now. Anyway, we've gone and deviated a little bit off topic there, which is not unusual, I suppose. What we do need to do, though, is we need boats from all around Britannia to feed my... Well, it's not really feeding my army, but just to transport my army. That should be more than enough boats. And then we'll just meet down here and deal with this host. And after that, I don't know, I guess we'll just go and crush them. As is tradition. As the Britannian tradition. So Sweden has become a bit of a problem, as I mentioned briefly a second ago. And it's one that's going to be difficult to deal with because, much like Genoa, they've become a republic. So I might actually... Whoa! What the hell? Another empire formed. I've never seen this empire form. The Wendish Empire formed. How exciting is that? Okay, so now there is a new contender. There is a new empire. I'm rather impressed, to be honest. That was actually fairly impressive. Well done. I'm not happy about it as usual, but I'm impressed. And that's... Really? What more do you want in life? You never want to be happy in life, is what I just said. You only want to be impressed. I'm really not sure if that's true. By the way, there's a bunch of things that come up here now, so... I mean, I probably could have put them up there before, but like the usual, like, oh, the walls are weakening or something like that, that's no longer something that tells me in the middle of the screen. Which, I say welcome, Change Paradox. Well done. I only waited 2 years for that. Not that I ever asked, because I never knew I wanted it, but... Turns out I did want it, and it's good to see it not happening anymore. Genoa is going to be a pain. There is no excusing them. I'll probably just never have an alliance. Actually, I'll always have an alliance with Genoa. I'll try to steal their stuff. The Wendish Empire being formed, though. That's fascinating. Where is my son at the moment? My son... He lost his title somehow. We probably should get him back. Okay, let's award him a title. No, we don't want to award him a title. Where is he? Where are you, my son? Oh, you are back. Okay, great. Phew, for a second there, I don't know. I lost you. I lost my 3-year-old son. And as the police will tell you, once you do that, you're not fit to be a parent. Don't ask me how I know that. I never lost a 3-year-old son of anyone's. Okay, look. He was 3, you know how it is with 3-year-olds, they're always getting lost, or trapped under cars, or... Look, I'm not saying... It's not my fault. I think that's what we're all coming to the conclusion here. What does that X button do? It doesn't do anything, it just closes it. It's an alright X button. As X buttons go, I'm alright with it. Yeah, I'll spend some tiny bit of gold to spread economy. Alright, so where do we need to attack? Well, Upper Burgundy is also a thing that exists, which is actually in the lower half of Europe, which I don't think Upper Burgundy is there. I think Upper Burgundy is meant to be over here somewhere. Oh, rebels, really? The Isle of Man? Why, how intriguing that you would rise up against me. We can probably... Is there a shortcut for this? You know what, I haven't seen if they've put any shortcuts in. Let's have a look together, shall we? Controls? Okay, there's no shortcuts. But we looked. That's what matters. When there's an expansion, sometimes you gotta look at things. Gotta see, is there shortcuts for things that you've always done manually? In this case, the answer is no. But it's okay, because we didn't need a shortcut anyway. We can click that button like a madman. It's like Cookie Clicker over here. Which, by the way, I'm still playing Cookie Clicker. I don't know why, but I gotta click those damn cookies. And for those who are interested, 560 billion at the moment. Yeah, look, I have no life, okay? We should know this by now. And also, this is close to my 500th video. It may actually be my 500th video. Oh, Steam, what are you doing being open? Filthy Steam, thinking you're so clever. Get out of here. Cool. So this may be my 500th video, or close to it. I was going to do something special, but I think I'm going to do something special for a later video. Oh, jeez. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run into these rebels and get crushed by them. That's pretty special. I think so. Being crushed by rebels, that's, you know, comes a time in every special empire's life where you get crushed by rebels. Okie dokie. So, yeah, rebels, they're vicious. They're not happy about the situation at hand. They gained a small amount of progress in their rebellion. They will not succeed, obviously. They're just being annoying, as rebels often are. But... Jeez, why am I only raising such small groups? Does everything, like... Why do I have so many vassals under directly me? How many kingdoms do I have? Oh, I've got a lot of kingdoms, that's why. Northumberland may rebel. Yeah, right, sure. Whatever. The good news is the rebels are just running into just random soldiers who are doing their own little stupid wars, so... You know, that weakens them. In fact, it weakens to the point I may want to attack them. Probably not, though. Let's get rid of this, and once we get rid of that, then we can probably not worry about things. So what kings do we have? We only have the King of Ireland, the King of Norway under us. That's not a lot of kings, but then again, I don't particularly need a lot of kings under me. You know, it's not like I'm some sort of wizard. No, wait, I am a sort of wizard. I'm the best kind of wizard there is, a fake wizard. Someone's gonna be like, what? Steve isn't a wizard? No. Is that a split button? Oh! It's a split button! Oh my goodness, I've wanted those for so long. It looks like they've learned a lot from Europa, and they're just stealing directly from Europa. It's not really stealing if it's a game they made, though, I feel. Oh jeez, Welsh are rebelling now. Oh jeez, that's a lot of rebels. 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 Oh gosh. It's a large rebellion, in other words. It's a lot of rebels. Damn it, I gotta stop saying rebels. It sounded stupid the first time I said it, and now it keeps sounding stupid. Alright, well, let us go and deal with those rebels. You know what, that's the episode title. Done. Dealing with those rebels. And I'll probably forget that I said that, and so the episode title will probably be something completely different. And by now you've already realised this and gone, oh, Seif, you've forgotten what the episode title was again. Ha ha ha, you cad. And they don't take that kindly being called a cad, but alright then. If that makes you happy, then... You know what, I really just want to make people happy. That's my main goal in life. I don't know if I succeed very often, but it is my main goal in life, just for people to be happy. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's freaking out. He's like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, freaking out over here. You know, we all have little freak outs from time to time, dude. And today is your freak out day. I like how everyone has a designated freak out day in this kingdom. Or empire, damn it. I'll one day remember that it's a kingdom, not an empire. Oh, he snuck around here again. We'll catch up to him one day. We've got to yakety sax this carefully. I think we don't need... Oh, yes, he's gonna... Where's he going? Okay. The trick is with yakety sax is if you chase them, eventually you'll catch them. It's much like girls that you're interested in high school. I think. You know what? I don't know. I never chased girls in high school. Because I wasn't interested in girls in high school, because high school girls are kind of annoying. But that's just because I hate everyone. It's not really their fault. It's more my fault. Where are they going now? Here? Okay, we'll chase you here. If they try to go in a circle, we should catch up to them. Okay, and... Just got 184 men just standing there. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, we've got these 2,000 men in Norway as well. I should probably bring them over. Oh, why can't I raise the boats? He says after he immediately just raised the boats. Okay. Oh, then they're trying to run up here. That's cool. We're getting a day closer though. I don't know how much longer they've got in their run. Where are they going now? Here. Alright. Well, we'll catch you eventually. Nyah! It's foolish. Host, you can't outrun us forever. And they sort of just peer over their shoulder. Yes, we can. Oh, which is the appropriate response when someone says yes, we can. Sometimes I wish my life was just a weird comic. My wife is pregnant. Who's my wife again? She was the Countess of this place over here. Oh, it's cool. You know what? I'm done. I'm kind of done with you. No, you know what? We don't need to kill every wife I have. We don't need to have a really big rebellion problem when Solaire III becomes king? Emperor? I think he's Solaire III. I've lost count of how many Solaires we've had. I'm pretty sure this is the third one, though. Alright. So these guys should meet up. There's 10,000 of them left. Alright. Oh, and we finally caught up to them. Excellent. And that is that rebellion done, I believe. Yep. It's not even a rebellion. If it wasn't for these rebels, I would have won this by now easily. Alright. So now we should be able to raise up a large quantity of men. That is a reasonable quantity of men. Unless they get attacked on their way to wherever they're going. The fair. Unless they're attacked going to the fair, which is a common time to attack someone, I've always found. If I was going to attack someone, I would totally attack them when they're going to the fair. Because it would just be, you know, unfair. Yeah, well, this is why I do not have a job as a comedian. I'd be an amazing comedian. I once thought that. I still think that sometimes, as I just said that. No. I'd be, I think, a great comedian, as you can tell by this hilarious thing I'm doing now. But bear with me for a second, I'm going somewhere with this. But one time, actually a few times, I just had like this geek stand-up routine talking about video games and just humorous things. And I had a bunch of people just listening to me and laughing. And I'm just like, what the hell? Why are you laughing at this? I'm talking about World of Warcraft over here. And I pointed at one person that's like, you don't even play World of Warcraft. And they're like, yeah, but you're telling it in a funny way. And I thought that was kind of nice. It's kind of nice being told that sometimes I can be funny. It's a cute girl too, by the way. I just want to point that out. Cute girl laughing at my jokes. Yeah, this has happened before, guys. Probably happen again one day. Probably not. She was pretty cute though. Anyway, I digress quite heavily. More heavily than perhaps I should. Sometimes I wonder when I'm making these videos what the comments are going to be and what part of what I say is going to be. Seriously? Another revolt? We're not going to conquer anything if you guys keep revolting, people. Jeez. What is the revolt risks? Is this new expansion just added extra revolts? New expansion. Features. People hate you more. Thanks. Okay. Well, we have a couple of problems. One is that there is a different religion up there. We should probably deal with that. So we need to get my... Oh, he's already dealing with that. He's just doing it very slowly. What else do we have going on? Improved diplomatic relations. You know what? Let's improve diplomatic relations with this guy. In fact, who are you under? You know, I might put you under the king of... There's a whole bunch of little tiny provinces here that are just under the weirdest people. Okay, I'm going to give this guy some land. Transfer vassalage of a duke. Duke. Anything that I recognise that is actually Sussex? That's England. There's just nothing... I don't even know how my kingdoms are built up anymore. My kingdom's just a mess. Revolt risk. There's a couple of places risk for revolt, and oddly enough, those are the places that are revolting right now. Okay, well, let's deal with this one. Another thing we should probably do... You know what? We should probably start... We can't do an attack while we're dealing with a bloody defense. Because we can't raise an attack while there are army levies doing their shit. While we have raised army levies. So, we can't do that. Oh, before we go into combat, let us make sure we have leaders. Good. I don't think we'll need them. I think this combat will be very easy without the leaders. Oh, these guys are even coming in, I think. They are. Okay, well that just means they're going to lose even worse. Wow, they have a really good leader there. The Welsh Liberation Revolt. It's a good name. Your helmet looks a bit weird, but it's a cool name for a revolt. You know, I would respect that revolt just by its name. I wouldn't respect it for any other reason, obviously, but its name is good. And I think when you have a revolt, you've got to have a good name, otherwise no one will respect you ever. Okay, so we'll put it up to speed 3 for a little while. We're going to go deal with those guys in a minute. Can we get some more forces somewhere near here? 300 men? Sure, that's not a lot. I'm just kind of concerned that we're kind of edging a little bit close to their numbers. And I don't want to be too close to their numbers, because if we lose, that's going to be annoying as hell. 700 men? Yeah, 700 men's good. Can we get a few more? Another 600? Sure. I think between episodes I'm going to put some of these counts under dukes, because this is rather ridiculous right now. I mean, come on, he shouldn't be under me, he should be under a duke. Yeah, I'm going to sort that out between episodes, because this is, quite frankly, ridiculous. Money flows in... Oh, what? We can just burn down a trade post? You know what? We do not want to anger Genoa right now. We'd like to, but I don't think it's a safe idea. Not right now. Not right now with so many stupid rebellions going on. Stupid rebellions. You're so stupid. Okay, he's got a daughter. And we will call her... I don't know where the book is, so I'm just going to go with my standard female name, which I choose for absolutely everything, which is Anna. Or Katrina. I went for Anna, though. Because I like the name Anna. That's really all it needs to come down to. This guy's called Arthur. Arthur of Orleans. Arthur the Second of Orleans. Brilliant. One day he may be king. He won't be. We're not promoting that guy to king. And you are sad? You're in the oblate, of course you're sad. He's got a broken spirit as well, that'll probably kill him. So they're a very strong front, but their flanks are lacking, which means they'll probably lose soon afterwards. Excellent. They didn't all die though, we need to chase them down, I feel. They're all going that way? They're going to Dunbar. To Dunbar then, my friends! We will fight the foe there! In fact, it's not much of a fight so much as a skirmish as they all run, tails between their legs. Typical Cathar heresy, having tails and legs. You know what? Let's remove their legs. They can keep their tails. I'm not particularly fussed about a heresy having tails. Oh god, but what if they had tails from Sonic the Hedgehog? I mean, I don't even like Sonic the Hedgehog, but that would be still a little tragic. Because I know a lot of people do. Oh, really? More rebels rose up. Doesn't matter, we've got white peas. The rebels go away. But if that didn't happen, then that would have been pretty bad. But it did. So what we're going to do now is What is all these baronies? Why do I just have baronies under me? Oh gosh. Yeah, this is what... I feel like this game messed up something. I've got way too many direct... This is just ridiculous. Look at them all. Look at all these fools. With like... Oh, you have people. Look at all these earls under me. I've got so many duchies. I shouldn't... Ah, I'll fix it. Ooh. And these just exist. I don't know what that is. Alright, well we can sort that out. We will sort that out. But that is incredibly boring and I don't want to wish that upon anyone to watch that. Because I am bored just thinking about doing it. Alright, well, I still want to attack down this way. Because I think attacking down here would be good. In fact... A blit. Dungeon! 100 years! Dungeon! Alright. So, you are winning this. But if we can declare war on you as a holy war... Can we... How many forces can we raise? Not many. Okay. Yeah. You know, guys, I'm going to end this episode now and I'm going to sort out those stupid vassals. So I will see you guys next episode and the vassals will be sorted out. I'm going to do that right now. Yay. See you next time, guys. Meow.